Welcome to Fireside Story Time. Make yourself comfy, then we can start. Today's book is Stella the Shark Who Loves Treasure, written by Sarah Cullen and Carmen Ellis and illustrated by Zuzana Svobodova. Stella the Shark lived alone in her lair. While most were quite gloomy, her lair had some flair. The whole place was shining with colours so bright, for trinkets and treasures were Stella's delight. From diamonds to moonstones, this shark loved them all. No sapphires too big and no opal too small. No matter how large her collection became, there was still one more trinket she needed to claim. The rose of the sea, bright, shiny and red, the perfect addition to hang round her head. That will be the last piece, Stella thought with a grin. I can't wait to hold it at last in my fin. There's a rumour it lies at the floor of the sea, in an old sunken ship, in a chest with a key. She knew of a friend who could help find the chest, an orca named Rory, who loved a good quest. Once she had found him, she told him her story. "I know how to find that old ship," exclaimed Rory. "When you get to the cave, you swim all the way through. You'll soon find that ship, but I'm coming with you." The shark and the orca set out on their way, but Stella stopped briefly, just so she could say, "When we find the red rose in the depths of the sea, just try to remember the treasure's for me." They found the old ship that lay wrecked on the floor, and the key for the chest had been hung near a door. When trying to squeeze through a hole on the side, poor Stella got stuck. "I can't reach it," she cried. She squeezed and she wriggled with all of her might, but Stella was round and the hole was quite tight. Huffing and puffing, her face turning blue, she plummeted backwards. "Now what do we do?" Rory said, "Hold it, let me have a try. Maybe I can break through, I'm a big burly guy." He lifted his tail and then gave a huge whack, but he just bounced right off without making a crack. "We need to sit down and to have a quick break, to work out a different angle to take." "No problem," said Stella, "but still understand, when we find the treasure, it's mine, as we've planned." Rory suggested the help of a friend. "I know of a guy that can twist and can bend. An octopus surely could pick up the key that opens the chest where the treasure must be." By a fluke of good luck, Rory's friend lived close by. He was orange and green, with a patch on his eye. With a smile on his face, Otto reached his arm through. "I'll pick up the key and I'll open it too." "That's great," replied Stella. "I'm sure you'll do fine. But don't you forget that the treasure is mine." He turned the key once and the chest opened wide. "The rose of the sea is all mine," Stella cried. The rose had 3 rubies, so shiny and bright, but something about this just didn't feel right. Would it feel better to give them away? They could each have 1 stone. It would brighten their day. From that moment on, she decided to share and gathered the treasures that filled up her lair. "I'll pass these around. They're no longer just mine. Now the whole ocean can shimmer and shine." So that was a nice story about Stella, who loved all things shiny and bright. And it's even nicer that she decided to share in the end. It's always good to share things, not to keep them just for yourself, but to spread them around. So well done, Stella. And now we've got a jigsaw puzzle. It's the picture of Rory and Stella and the octopus called Otto, and the ship in the background. So it's 12 pieces again, so that's 3 rows of 4. And you know what I'm going to say, because I say it every time we do a jigsaw puzzle. we're going to start with the corner pieces. That's right. So we've got a piece down here, that's the left bottom corner. And the next one is the bottom right corner. So that's 2 of the corners. Now there's 4 corners to make up a picture. So there's 2 more to come. So that's the top left. There's a little bit of Rory on there, isn't there? So 1 more to go top right. Now we can see the shape of the puzzle. So we need to join up the straight edges. So here we go. This is that piece joins up the top and the bottom on the left. That's definitely Rory. And the next, no, that's for the top, isn't it? To join up the top edge. No, it doesn't go there. I think it means, yes. That's it. Okay, what are we going to get next? Oh, another piece for the top. So that will join up that straight edge. It's a bit of the ship there. And now, 1 for the bottom. That's a part of Otto, isn't it? Move it along. Good. So 1 more for the bottom and 1 for the side. Where are we going to go next? Oh, we're going to go to the side. There's Stella. Holding her red shiny stone. That's it. So we'll put the last piece in the bottom. Join up the bottom edge. Lovely. And then 2 more. So 1 will finish off. That's it. That one will finish off Rory. Slide that across, and the last one will finish off the boat in the background. Good. 3 rubies and they each had 1. Good. And our second puzzle, we're doing a word search with some words from the story. So the words that we've got are key, rubies, share, friends, mine, octopus, chest, treasure, whale and shark. There's a lot of words there, isn't there? Will we be able to find them all? We'll have to work together. So the first is a very short word, key. It's only 3 letters. So that's a very short word to find in amongst all of those other letters, isn't it? So we'll see if we can find, there it is. There we go. Good. And our next word is rubies. There was 3 rubies. They were red, weren't they? Red stones. There we are. That's what it looks like. Now, can we see it up in the box? Oh yes, there we are. There we are. Good. So our next word is share. It's always good to share with your friends and the people around you, isn't it? So share, that's what it looks like. Can we find it? Oh, down the bottom, on the bottom line. There we go. Lovely. And our next word is friends. We all need our friends. So that's quite a long word, so that's going to take up most of a row, but not all of it. So let's see. Oh, I think I can see it. It's in between key and rubies. There we are. So that was nearly the whole row, just 1 letter not included. Good. Now, this is a word that Stella kept saying, wasn't it? Mine. So underline mine. That's what it looks like. Can we find it in the big box? There it is. Good. And our next word is octopus. So we'll underline that one. Oh, that's in white. That's nice. So we're running out of lines. And it's quite a long word, so it's probably only 3 places it could be. There we are. Octopus. Good. Now we're going to look for chest. So underline that one. That's chest. Now, I think this is one that's going to go down a column, not across a row. Let me see it. There. It's going to go right down there. That's good. Now, treasure. Now this is the longest word, and this is going to go right across a row. So we're looking for treasure. Stella and her friends were looking for treasure, weren't they? In the treasure chest. Can we see it? There it is, right along the very top. And right along the row. Very good. And whale is our next word. Underline it. There we are. Now can we see whale? Rory was an orca whale, wasn't he? There we are. That's it. And our last word is shark. Stella was a shark. There's not many places this one could be, is there? I think it's going to be going down the column between treasure and octopus. There we are. Good, well done. We found them all. I think we've got a smiley face coming. There. Well done. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story about Stella and her treasures that she decided to share at the end. And hope you enjoyed doing the puzzles. They were both made using apps. So I'll put the links to the apps in the description box. And hope we see you again soon.